Hello, welcome back. I brought in this English elm to give it a bit of a pruning. I'm just looking at the grafted branch, it's still growing, that's it there. Not really extending much, but hopefully it will. We'll try and keep it going. So I'm going to start pruning it all back. Get a little bit of that, and now when the leaves are starting to get a little bit big, so we'll reduce it back, try and get a bit more ramification and a bit more leaf reduction. Trim it back to an outward facing leaf to where you want the branch to grow. Prune it to that and leaf in that direction. Prune this one off under here, carefully not to catch my branch going under here. You can see it from there. I brought this branch here round behind and back through, drilled a hole through the trunk to try and create a branch under here, just to make it's like this is your front. I want to branch out here a bit more. So I did a bit of a thread graft there, which seems to be growing okay. Not the strongest because it's kind of shadowed out. But we'll just keep it growing, hopefully. We'll eventually make a nice branch coming over here. We're quite severe pruning on some of it to try and get it to branch out a bit better, better places. I'll just shoot straight up. A bit more light in. Well, these leaves are quite big. If you don't keep on top of pruning, they just keep getting bigger and bigger. Branches all on top of each other here, so I'm going to take this one out altogether to create a gap between that one and this one. Same here, reduce that one right back. and take them back as far as I can to the kind of first 1-2 sets of leaves. Branch interfere with each other. You see these big leaves here. I'll take that right back and then when it moves, same up here. Just get rid of them, let some more light through. Build branches quite quickly with these. This was basically, I just did a chop and all, it had no branches on it. I just collected this tree and off the side of the road, chopped it right back, just grew it all the branches for the last few years. This one here seems to be growing up a bit, so I'm going to take that whole branch out. I could wire it, but there's no point, I'll just cut it off and it'll just grow more. So go way around the tree. Through. Something kind of rewarding when you've got trees like this that you collected, you chop it down back to it, just to stick in a pot, to actually start seeing it taking shape. Starting to resemble a tree of some sort that you've managed to create from nothing really, just a stump. Let's go on here, seems to be a lot of branches in there. Stuff off altogether. Yeah, when you create a tree like this from just something you found on the side of the road, a little stub, cut it down to a little stump and then plant it on the rock. It's grown quite well. Some places over the rock you can see it's gripping really good. I like this root here. Closer look at that one. You can see here the way the root is going down, gripping and folding over the top. This one's quite good. These ones, when I repot it, will pin them in. There's a bit of a hole now under here where there was soil packed in. I don't know why I didn't push that in and take out that soil. It's too late now. You could always fill it again with soil maybe. And yeah, to be able to look at a tree now like this that you just started it off yourself. I mean, it's nice to have these nice big trees and stuff, and that you get, or you can buy trees already done and stuff, but when you actually collect a tree yourself and create it yourself and do it all, you know, your own design and things, I just think it's something a bit more rewarding than just having a tree that you've got off somebody else who has styled it or done it for you. That's my kind of theory anyway. Whenever I get trees, even if I buy trees, some sort of bonsais, I always tend to get pre-bonsai material. I've never bought an actual tree which is already styled by somebody else, so then I can put my own kind of styling on it, do it myself. You know, some people aren't into that kind of thing, you know, everybody to their own. Some people like to just get them, buy a nice tree that's been done really good by somebody else. But it's just not the way I like to do it. I'd much prefer style the tree yourself, especially if you get the tree like this for nothing, or a cheap one from a car boot sale or a garden centre or something, and you style it up, make yourself your own tree in your own vision. It's nice to look back at it and see how well you've done it and turned it into a tree. Okay, so lots of little bits of liverboards and stuff, but mainly on the rock, to be honest, on the soil, so I'm not too bothered. Okay, so that's just another short video, quick one on this little Lingshan collected a few years back now. I did initially I did a little bit of styling wiring when I grew it first, got the branches growing, and I put a wire on it here and there, and then I've basically grown. You can see when I got it, it already had this curve in it. I did a big chop here, there's a big chop here, and one on the top there, and then just grown all the branches then after. I was hoping for branches on this side, they never came, so like that. I've got this one now which is grafted through the trunk, which I can bring over to here, which will kind of more balance the tree out a bit. Now it's got a bit of light, I'll get that side facing the sun and try and get that to push out, thicken up. I thread grafted it last year, so it's definitely taken well now, but I won't cut it until it's really thickened up, and I have to cut it back, then I'll chop it here, take this curved bit out, just cut it from underneath this branch, and then that should do the job. Okay, I'm not too sure on the front, probably this side, it's got the better roots, probably the better branching, and the scars on the side, it's quite bare on this side, and the roots are not great because you have this hole here in the rock, so this is probably the front, alright, and look there. Okay, so as always guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and all that kind of stuff, subscribe, share my videos if you can, help me out, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.